Traders, how are you? How was your weekend? I hope you had a lovely weekend. What did you get up to? Let me know. I'm happy because Liverpool beat West Ham 3-1. Happy days, happy trader. And yeah, welcome to the live stream, guys. Yeah, hope you're having a good trading day thus far. We had a nice little trade on Swiss franc, Japanese yen earlier on, which I'll show you guys. We'll take a look at that. And yeah, that's the only trade I'm in at the moment, guys, is Swiss franc yen. So we'll take a look at that. We'll also answer any of your questions, guys. So get all of your questions over to me. Do not be shy. Ask me anything you like to do with trading or football. Yeah, I'm pretty knowledgeable on football, but mainly trading. Yeah, and let me know, guys. Yeah, any questions, could be anything. It doesn't have to be a currency pair that you're in. It could be strategy, psychology, money risk management, you know, entries, stop losses, whatever you like, guys. I am all yours for the next 45 minutes. So yeah, get your questions over to me. There's no news to look at. It's such a quiet news day today, so we don't have that distraction. So we'll just focus on your questions. Let's see who's in the house. Before I start, I must welcome Rachel Pastor to our gold. She's a gold member. She has just become a Simply Forex YouTube gold member. Welcome, Rachel. Lovely to have you. You will see your name has turned green and you will have priority questions. So anyone in green, guys, who is a Simply Forex YouTube member, it's quite a mouthful. Yeah, you will get priority in terms of your questions, guys. So if you've got any questions, fire them to me. CJ, evening, Tommy. Feels like I haven't been in here forever. Yeah, the weekend gets in the way of trading. So you took the Swiss franc Japanese yen trade. Good stuff. I'm sure you made a bit of profit there, CJ. And can we have a look at Aussie dollar, US dollar? Yeah, we can take a look at that as well, CJ. No problem. Jordi Ander, the Barcelona left back. Super Pips Forex. Hello, Super Pips. We like this name. Liquid H, how are you, mate? You still in pound yen? Yeah, how's that going? Colin, how are you, mate? Neju, I haven't seen your name for a while. Where have you been? Stuart Oz from Australia. Yeah, Sherlock Holmes here. Gold member sounds like a movie. It does, yeah. I think it is a James Bond movie. Yeah, so there you go, guys. Yeah, welcome. So let's start with a trade I took earlier on, guys. So if you remember Swiss franc, let's take a quick look at the day chart. And, you know, as soon as this Swiss franc yen pair broke out of this descending triangle, we just want to short it. Yeah, there's nothing we want to do more than short that. It could be here, could even come up more into this grey zone, but we are looking to short this. And potentially it could come all the way down to this 62.50 psychological level. Why is that a target? Well, if I scroll out a little bit, you'll see it's just the next piece of potential resistance, support, guys, sorry. That's all it is. Yeah, I just trade the chart and my targets are the next piece of support and resistance. Again, not rocket science, yeah? Because why are they targets? Well, you may well start to see buyers here. And if I'm selling the market, I do not want to see buyers. Yeah, I want to see nothing but sellers. But at this level, these last lows, there could be buyers. So it makes sense that that is our target. All right, so we've been looking to short this. And this one was a simple H1 structure break. Yeah, simple as that, guys. I've actually been trading this since Friday over here. And I entered here as well. So I put this trade actually in the VIP Discord channel, guys. And I showed you how I built this trade. All right. So if you're interested in firstly having my trade ideas as and when they happen and how I build a trade, then all of this is in the VIP Discord channel. So check it out. But also, yeah, we had an entry here. Yeah, this candle here. It may look like a small, innocent little candle, but this is the candle that broke H1 structure. Yeah, simple as that. So here, guys, you can see we was, maybe in a bit of a range, okay? And then this is just Friday night, Monday morning, nothing. And then we got this candle here that broke these last lows here. And as soon as I saw that, guys, price is likely to come down and come back down to this level. Okay, we took some profit here. I've closed 80% of my trade at this level. Yeah, and I'm just going to let 20% run. And yeah, with that 20%, guys, you can see here that we've had, these last H1 highs have held. Okay, so I'm just going to, my stop loss was up here. I've moved it to here, and now I'm going to move my stop loss for the remaining 20%. I'm just going to put it here, yeah, above this last swing high here. Simple as that, guys. Again, pretty simple stuff. Yeah, I generally put my stop above or below the last H1 swing high or swing low, really, guys. Yeah. Yeah, and we're looking to take that lower. All right, so Swiss franc, Japanese yen. Yeah, and you, like I say, guys, if you entered here, this was the trade from this morning, enter here, put your stop above here, and take price back down to these lows. All right, guys, and that's exactly what happened. So Swiss franc yen, we made some money on that trade already. And yeah, and I'm liking these candles. Yeah, this is telling me that, this is potentially holding this gray zone. All right, so yeah, there you go, Swiss franc, Japanese yen. Right, who else have we got in? Let's take a quick look. So Father Sunglasses, how are you? Angus, how are you, Angus? Yatin, Greg, I shall see you tomorrow. How are you, Greg? Okay, guys, so what did CJ wanted to look at Aussie dollar against the US dollar. So let's quickly take a quick look at Aussie dollar, US dollar. Then we'll take a look at a few of the other questions as well, guys. All right. So Aussie dollar, US dollar. Should we do this one together? Let's do this one together. All right. So Aussie dollar, US dollar. Yeah, you know the drill by now, guys. We're going to do this one together. And I am just going to ask you the simple question. The editor will be happy because it coincides with the title of this video. So weekly chart, guys. Aussie dollar, US dollar. We're going to all help CJ here and analyze this together. Would you buy, sell, or stay out of Aussie dollar, US dollar only on the weekly chart? Yeah, only on the weekly chart. What would you do? Okay, so we're getting different ones here, guys. We're getting Angus is saying ranging, stay out. Imaginary is saying short. Bruce is sell. Neil is stay out. Sell, stay out. Wait for break. Right now, stay out. Okay, stay out, buy, sell. So, okay, all right, guys. So this is close. This is teetering, nice word, teetering on the edge of a buy, sorry, not a buy. This is teetering on the edge of a sell stroke stay out. Yeah, but I think it's a sell. Yeah, if we looked at the weekly chart, yeah, we are in a downtrend. Yeah, and now we're in a range. Okay, so we're in a downtrend stroke range. Yeah, and it would therefore make sense to sell at the top of the range back down to the lows. Yeah, that would make sense. All right. If we now look at the candle, yeah, we've had a nice bearish reaction at this level. Okay. And, you know, like I say, this candle hasn't formed yet, and we have a bit of room back down to these lows. So I would sell this. Yeah, I think there's room to move into. We've had a nice bearish reaction at the top of the range, but also at this nice support level, resistance level. You know, I would take this back down to this area of support. Yeah, so I would say this is a sell trade. Yeah, and, you know, bearing in mind this is the weekly chart, guys, we'll take, yeah, we've still got back down to the lows. We've still got about 50 odd pips to move into. All right, so yeah, I would sell this. The only thing about potentially staying out, guys, is, you know, if we had to put our stop here, you know, and our targets here, then the you know, the risk to reward doesn't make sense. But I think, you know, with a tighter stop, we've got room to move into. All right, so I would sell this. Let's drop down to the day chart now. Okay, now if we look at the day chart, again, what would you do? Would you buy, sell, or stay out of this pair, guys? All right, so buy, sell, or stay out of Aussie dollar, US dollar day chart. Okay, so stay out, stay out, stay out, sideways. Yeah, it is a sideways market. Sell, stay out, ranging. Yes, stay out, stay out. Yeah, the weekly's clearer. The weekly is clearer than this chart, guys. Yeah, this is still in a range. Okay, this is still in a range. Yeah, if we look at it like that, yeah, it's come up and hit this level again. But for me, we're in a bit of no man's land here. Yeah, because we've got this bearish candle here, which took it back down to these lows. Yeah, so we had a trade here with this candle, but now it's got down to these lows and, you know, these lows here, and we've had a nice bullish wick followed by a bit of a bullish candle. Although not super bullish, look at that wick. But because we've had this push off, because we've had this wick followed by a bullish green candle, yeah, it's in no man's land for me. Yeah, we've got sellers here and we've got buyers here. So this level through here is just a bit of no man's land. So I would stay out of this pair. If I'm going to trade a range, really, you know, we need to be up the top here, and then we get a nice bearish candle. Yeah, nice bearish daily candle, and we've got lots of room to move into. That's the trade for me. Or alternatively, we're at these lows and we've got, you know, a bullish, or something, it could look like this or like that, and then a bullish green candle, and then we've got room to move into. But in between that is just no man's land. Yeah, this could quite easily come down here, yeah, and test these lows, but it could also quite easily come up to here and test these highs. So for that reason, guys, no trade. Yeah, it's not clear for me how to trade this. And also, if you consider the weekly chart, our bias is to sell from here. Okay, so yeah, so weekly chart was a, you know, I thought a sell, but then the daily chart is just stay out. We're not sure. We're not sure where this is going to go. Okay, so for that reason, Aussie dollar, US dollar would just not be a trade for me today. Yeah, I would look at other currency pairs. There's too much uncertainty here. Yeah. And just in general, guys, if you get conflicting candles, if you get candle like that, followed by a candle like that, followed by a, sorry, not a candle, a wick. If you get a wick like that, followed by a wick like that, followed by a wick like that, we just don't know what to do with it. Yeah, there's too much contradiction. So yeah, Aussie dollars, US dollar CJ, we would stay out of this market. Okay, let's go back and take a look at a few of the other questions now, guys, that you were looking at. So we've got a question here. Father Sunglasses, how long does it take to get them to get the hang of trading? And what is your opinion on back testing? So I've answered this many times before about how long it took me to really get consistency in my trading. And it was around 4 years. Yeah. But this was me, you know, not really seeking help and doing it all on my own and learning a lot of hard lessons along the way. You know, listening to a lot of bad advice along the way. As you know, there's a lot of YouTubers out there who just say, look, I can make you 10 grand in 30 seconds. You know, like you're going to pick up a lot of crap along the way. So that, how long it takes someone depends on you. It depends on what sources you're using. You know, you want sources, not ketchup, but you know, you want information that's based around understanding charts. Yeah, that's what I would say focus on, guys. And it's all about market structure, trend, support resistance levels, candlesticks, and for me, this concept of value. If you have something based on that, you will have a robust strategy. It will be based on good, it will have a good basis, yeah, to build on. You can add indicators to that or whatever you want to do later on, but really understand those principles that I just mentioned. Yeah. And then you want to, you know, just build your knowledge of that, you know. Also, guys, you know, it depends if you can seek help. You know, this is not me plugging my mentorship program. You know, I do help traders, but there's lots of people out there you can get, you know, and learn from. So learn as much as you can. And then also, guys, it's how much time you can dedicate to it. You know, it took me 4 years because I was holding down full-time jobs. You know, I didn't have the time to dedicate to it, but eventually I could. So it depends on many factors, but for me, it was about 4 years. And this idea of back testing. So back testing with my strategy is not easy to do because my strategy is about price action. And price action, you cannot back test. Yeah, you can look for certain setups and see if it worked out, but you know, price action trading is not mechanical. It's not like, you know, the moving average cross the 20 moving average cross the 50, I buy. You know, it's not mechanical. So for me, it's not easy to back test. And to be honest with you, I'm not interested in back testing my strategy. Yeah. What you should spend your time on is understanding those things that I said, market structure and trend, you know, also chart patterns, what the structure of the market is in, support and resistance, candlesticks and value. Focus on them, guys, and just focus on getting into good trades. Yeah, so that's my couple of pence on that, Father Sunglasses. And everyone's different. You know, I have people who I coach. Some people pick up a concept like that. Others, it takes more time to pick up a concept. So, you know, everyone's different. But it took me, yeah, about 4 years. You know, I was interested in trading for many years before that. But 4 years of proper dedication and focus and spending a lot of time with the charts. But good question, Father Sunglasses. Nedu, I have been busy with Cameroon problems. Okay, fair enough. Okay, how are we, guys? Waiting for Euro to make the move. Okay, what else are we looking at? Okay, just ranges. All right, guys. So let's have a look at the NASDAQ. Yatin would like to look at NASDAQ. So let's take a look at that. Yeah, let's take a look at the indices, guys, because they're at interesting levels. So if we start with the NASDAQ, and they're at very interesting weekly levels. All right, if we get a break of these levels, yeah, we've got, we could start to see a mini recession or at least a pullback in a lot of the indices. All right, so the NASDAQ, guys, yeah, weekly chart. Yeah, I'm talking about this level. Yeah, if this level breaks, realistically, what's the next level that it could react at? And it's this level here. So if this level breaks on the weekly chart, let's say we get a candle like this, then I think potentially we've got room to the downside and potentially this level here. Okay. And why do we think that level could potentially break? Well, there are clues. Yeah, this is our job, guys. As traders, we're always looking for clues. Yeah, we're like Sherlock Holmes, and the editor is Mr. Watson, Dr. Watson. So, yeah, weekly chart, you can clearly see we was in an uptrend, but now we're starting to see lower highs. Okay, this is a bit of a red flag that this level may break. It might not, but the fact that we're getting lower highs tells us, potentially we could end up in a bit of a range like this, All right. And, just look at these candles. Look how bearish that weekly candle is. That is a whole week of selling and no wick pretty much. That is a very bearish candle. Okay. But we don't, these are all just clues. But as traders, as I trade, I wait for a break. I deal in facts, yeah, not fiction. So, we're seeing some clues as to this could break, but until it breaks, I don't care. Yeah. But when it breaks, I think we can look for shorts. All right. Now let's drop down to the day chart, see what the NASDAQ is telling us. And, we're clearly in a downtrend. All right. Clearly in a downtrend. We was in an uptrend. But as soon as we broke these lows with this candle here, we've been in a downtrend. And this was actually a trade idea, just to sell it back down to this gray zone. So this is where we find ourselves. Yeah. And I'm not really going to, be looking for trades today. What I would need to see is, but even if, for example, guys, if I saw a bullish candle here, I'm still not going to buy it. Yeah, because we're in a downtrend. Yeah, so I don't want to go against daily trend. Yeah, so even if we get a bullish candle, I'm not really interested, guys. However, I will become interested, like I say, if we get a break of these last lows. Yeah, we're in a downtrend. That weekly structure looks like it could be breaking down. So I'll be waiting for a break of these lows, and then I would be interested in selling. But then and only then, guys. Yeah, I need to see the break. It's not I think the break will happen, or I'm trading on the fact that it will break. Don't do that. Yeah, wait for the break and then trade. And even if, even if this is how complicated and difficult trading can be, even if we do get this candle that breaks, yeah, most people will be thinking, lots of retail traders will be like, breakout, let's sell. Tom, I'm selling this. But even then, guys, it's too oversold. Yeah, I would need to see some kind of retrace. Yeah, maybe the moving average 20 catches up. I'd need to see some kind of retrace before I start selling this again. Okay, because if you start selling here, you could take a lot of drawdown before it eventually comes back down. Okay, so these are all the things I'm taking into consideration and looking at, guys. So it's not just as simple as trading a breakout. And most breakouts have a retrace. So yeah, there you go, guys. We're at really important levels, and it's the same for the S&P. Well, the S&P, okay, this might be a little bit different. This is at a weekly level still, yeah. So with the S&P, we have had a weekly structure break, yeah. Yeah, lower highs, always a clue. And then this candle here has actually broken these lows. Yeah, we are in a weekly downtrend. The problem is, as you can see, is we've got a level through here that's proven to be, you know, quite a good area of support historically. So what would I want to see with this pair? So it's tricky for me to trade this here. Yeah. If we got a retrace, yeah, I would be selling it. Or if we got another candle that broke this gray zone, yeah, then I would just take price to the next gray zone. I would take the trade back down to here. Yeah, these last highs. And judging by this structure, guys, yeah, that would be my target. Even if you started selling now, this would be my target. Down to this, around this 42,000 psychological level. Yeah, so S&P is looking like a sell even now, guys. It's already broken down. If we drop down to the day chart, you know, and again, the day chart is clearly in a downtrend. Lower lows, you know, just about lower highs. But again, you know, this concept of value is important, guys. It's so important. Yeah. You know, if I start selling here, there is no V, no value. Okay. None. Yeah. Whereas if price retraces, you know, let's say it retraces to here, and then we see a bearish candle, something like this. Yeah, moving average 20 comes round. Yeah, then, you know, then we've got some value. I can start selling here, knowing that it has all this room to move into, and you can put your stop above this candle. So you start to get, you know, a nice risk to reward as well. Whereas, you know, if you entered here, you know, where's your stop? Up here? You know, your risk to reward is shot to bits, for the want of a better word. So retrace, value, sell it. That's what I'm looking for, guys. But yeah, S&P has broken down. You know, the weekly has broken down. Shorts, looking for shorts, guys. Okay, I shouldn't repeat this joke, Angus, because it's a very bad joke, but I'm going to. Speaking of sauces, where do you keep your ketchup? Okay, I'm going to have a drink of vodka on that one. And guys, what I think of it, if you enjoy my live stream, my analysis vids every single day, then come join the channel. Yeah, subscribe to the channel right now, guys. We'd love to have you. I give you my trade ideas every day. Also, smash the notification button, guys, so that you receive an alert every time we post a vid. And also, guys, if you could please smash the like button. Everyone, please, right now, guys, smash the like button. It really helps support the channel. I'm going to have another drink while you do that. Thank you. Genuinely concerned that I will constantly sound like Barry White. Okay. So liquid H, because liquid H is in pound yen. Let's take a look at pound yen. Liquid H, as you are a member, we will do your question. Okay, so this was an old alert from Friday, but this alert still makes sense, guys. All right, so pound yen still looking for shorts. All right, so this was a trade idea. You can see, yeah, finally it broke out of this grey zone with this bearish candle here. And even, you know, so yeah, we're looking for shorts for those reasons. And we still got a bit of room to the next resistance level, support level here. All right. If we zoom in, even Friday's candle was bearish. Yeah, that is a bearish candle. I know it's green, But that is telling me sellers are rejecting this price. Yeah, want to push it down. But liquid H is looking for H4, H1 setups. Okay, so let's drop down. So we want to sell this first and foremost. If we drop down to the H4, yeah, there's a couple of things we're looking for here. Let's extend this out. So one of two things can happen for me. All right. Price comes back up. Yeah. Test these last highs in here. Maybe even test the moving average 20. Yeah. And then in here somewhere, yeah, we get a bearish reaction. Okay. If we get a bearish reaction, I would be interested in selling pound yen. So that's the first idea. Okay. If we drop down to the H1 now. Okay. So let's have a look at the H1. So we've had a bearish reaction here. But for me, it really needs to happen up here. Hence why my alarm is up here. Yeah, I want to see a bearish reaction in here and we can start selling. Or alternatively, yeah, I'm going to reduce this gray zone. Yeah, there is all these H1 lows in here. Yeah, low, low, lows. Yeah, you can see price has rejected the level, rejected the level, rejected the level. So the other trade idea would be a break of these lows. Once we get a break, yeah, perhaps a retest, we can start selling in here back down to here. So for me, those are really the two options I'm looking for. Yeah, breakdown, retest, or price comes up to here and offers excellent value, bearish reaction, and then we sell it. All right, guys. So again, you know, once you've looked at the weekly and the day chart to give you your bias for the day, yeah, then really the H4 and the H1 are for looking for entries. All right, and that's really what I use the H4 and H1 for. And that's all I'm doing here, guys, is looking for entries, and this is how I would enter. So simple as that, guys. So liquid H, that's what I'm looking for on pound yen. Imaginary, is it worth buying tools, indicators to use in trading? Does it really work? What is your honest opinion, Tom? I am not against indicators. I don't think you need to buy indicators, you know, because if you think about the psychology of the market, indicators only work if everyone else is looking at the same indicator. Yeah. Because if you're looking at some, you know, some YouTuber's got this miracle indicator that gives you 95% win rate. Yeah. Tell them it's rubbish. And secondly, who else is really using that indicator? So if you are going to use an indicator, use one that everyone uses, you know, like MACD, RSI, Bollinger Bands, you know, moving average 20, 50, you know, use things that people use, because then people are going to look for sells in the same place. Yeah. And that will obviously help the market go lower or whatever it is. But for me, again, I don't mean to prattle on about understanding charts, but that's what you have to do. You have to spend as much screen time as possible understanding market structure, trend, and patterns, support and resistance levels, how to plot them, where to find them, candlesticks and what they are telling you. Yeah, and this idea of value that I spoke about briefly. That's what you need to focus your time on. Then, once you understand that, you can use an indicator as an additional piece of confluence. That's fine. Yeah, so, you know, I found a trade on the day chart, but I use the RSI to enter a value, for example. Yeah, you use the Bollinger Bands to help you with entries or whatever it is. Then it's okay. But indicators on their own, as purely just using indicators, I don't like the idea of. So there's my honest opinion, imaginary. I hope that helps. Yeah, and CJ, same question. Yeah, use indicators that everyone's using. Makes sense. Yeah, not some random guy's indicator that that nobody else is using. Yeah. Right. What else are we looking at, guys? Okay. What else? Okay, Angus, you're on fire today. Let's have a look. Wendy Woozkeys, Euro Aussie dollar. Okay, let's have a look at Euro Aussie dollar. Actually, before we do, let me just answer some of the YouTube members' questions. Tom, have you ever tried an EA, an expert advisor? So like a robot? Yes, I have. Yeah, I used a robot. Basically, it just sat on MetaTrader 4 and it took very quick in and out of trades. It was based on the M15 chart, took into account RSI. And to be honest with you, it was a bad experience because, again, you can't just chuck in a robot onto your MetaTrader 4, sit back on a beach somewhere, drink cocktails, and at the end of the day go, oh, I'm up $2,000. Thank you, Mr. Robot. It doesn't happen. Yeah. And also what I found with robots are they need managing. Yeah. So it would fire so many trades and take loads of good trades and make some profit. But then it would leave you with some big drawdown trades. I'd wake up in the morning, I've had loads of small trades, but then one trade is massively offside. So you can use them, but they also need managing. That's the thing. So if you're managing a robot all the time, you might as well just manage your own time, manage the charts, and look at what the charts are telling you and understanding that. There's no quick fix in trading. Yeah. And these robots are sold as exactly that. They make money while you sleep. Yeah, they also lose you money while you sleep. So I'm not saying I'm not against indicators. I'm not against EAs, but again, the EA will need managing. Yeah, it's not a holy grail, sit and leave kind of thing. But yeah, I did dabble in them, but quickly found that out. I was spending just as much time getting myself out of bad trades. And also, Rachel, can you give us an idea about risk on, risk off currency? Yeah, so if risk is on, yeah, people basically, risk on means people will look at riskier assets. Okay, so generally speaking, yeah, trading stocks is risky. Yeah, so if it's risk on, people will look to buy stocks, look to buy riskier investments. Okay, simple as that. All right. If risk is off, then you will generally see people take their money out of riskier assets and put them into less riskier assets. Yeah, they might buy bonds, or they might just sit on cash, or they might buy property. These are typical risk off investments. So it's not so much specific for currencies, it's more the asset that you want to invest in. Risk on means invest in riskier products, assets. Risk off means invest in less risky assets or products. But this can have an implication on some currencies. So if you think of if you think of yen is a flight to safety currency. All right. So if you look at pound yen, when the indices are going down, which they are, the yen will become strong. Okay. And let's look at that now. So, again, it's not me making this up. It's the facts speak for themselves. So we looked at the S&P earlier on. Yeah. Let's look at the day chart. Yeah. So this is risk off. Yeah. People are not buying stocks. All right. And therefore, yeah, the S&P is coming crashing down. This means risk off. People are not buying stocks. Now, because of this, the indices are, coming down. Yeah. Then people will look to flight to safety currencies. And the pound yen is a flight to safety. So if the indices are doing this, the yen will become strong. So now let's look at Swiss franc yen, because that was a pair we were looking at. It's not the only one. Yeah, we're seeing yen strength. Yeah, this is Japanese yen strength we're seeing. Yeah, the yen is stronger than the Swiss franc. Yeah, euro US dollar. Yeah, okay. This is in a bit of a range, but it's at the top of this range. Yen could become stronger. Yeah, if we look at pound yen, the yen has become stronger. So that's risk on, risk off, and how it can affect currencies. Yeah. The Swiss franc is also, they say, is a flight to safety, but really it's the yen. And the Swiss franc has been quite weak anyway. So, yeah, I hope that helps you understand it, Rachel. And that's all it means. Risk on, riskier products people invest in. Risk off, they invest in less risky products. Simple as that. Right, what else are we looking at here? Shukran, you're welcome. So pound yen, we've already done, Angus. We're looking to sell that. Okay, let's have a look at US dollar Japanese yen for Ngotso. And we'll make this the last one, guys. All right. Guys, before we look at US dollar yen, if I could just ask everyone to just check out a few things on our channel. So, first of all, guys, we've got the free Discord channel. If you haven't already joined the free Discord, why the hell not? It's free. Come join it. Yeah, we've got traders in there sharing ideas, knowledge. We've got indicators, psychology, useful links, books, everything. Yeah, the link to join it is in the live chat and the video description. Secondly, guys, you can also become a VIP Discord member. All right. You do need to pay for this, but you get access to me throughout the trading day. As in, you can ask me any questions you like. Yeah. And I can help you with your trading. I give you my trade ideas as and when they happen. All right. We also have 2 other expert traders giving you their ideas as well. I give you exclusive content every single week, and you get access to a performance coach. So there's so much value in the VIP Discord, guys. Come join it. The link is in the live chat and the video description. Next, guys, if you would like to learn how to trade, yeah, I run a coaching mentorship sessions. Okay, so if you're interested in our mentorship program, drop us an email and I'll send you the details of the mentorship program. The email is in the video description. And also, guys, finally, if you would like to become a YouTube member like Rachel did today, if you watch my channel every day, watch my live streams, my analysis vids, then why not support the channel, guys? Yeah, you can support it for as little as under $2 a month, and you also get some really cool perks for doing so. So check that out. Again, the link is in the live chat and the video description. Right, US dollar Japanese yen. So this is the problem we have here. Yeah, I say this all the time. I hate it. Yeah, not hate it. Again, hate's a bit of a strong word, but I hate it when we are at a weekly resistance level, and that's where we're at. Yeah, no 2 ways about it. Yeah, price historically reacted here. Yeah, once price gets here again, it will react there again. How strongly it reacts, we don't know, but it will react at this level. There are sellers at this level. And the problem is, this is obviously a large resistance level, but it needs to be, because it needs to account for all of that wick. And as soon as we're at a resistance level, like we are now, I just simply cannot buy this pair anymore. Simple as that. I cannot buy it because I know at some point there's sellers in here. All right. It might not, price might come up to here, come up to here, come up to here. And that's probably around 200-300 pips. Yeah. So, okay, it can do that. But again, I'm not interested because there are sellers in here. All right. And then if we drop down to the day chart, this is the problem we have, because you all know by now, guys, I want to be with the day trend. And that's exactly where we are. We're in a nice uptrend, even seeing bullish candles. Yeah, I would like to buy this, but we're at a weekly resistance level. So if we were in a daily uptrend at a weekly resistance level, I know I cannot trade that for some time. Vice versa, if we're in a downtrend at a weekly support level, a daily downtrend at a weekly support level, I know I'm not trading that for a while. Yeah, so yeah, this is why I don't like these situations, okay? So there you go, guys. Yeah, I cannot trade US dollar yen for that reason, no matter how much it does push into this gray zone. Yeah, it's a resistance level. All right, guys. Kennedy John, yeah, you will find the email in the video description. It's hellosimplyforex@gmail.com. And guys, on that note, we are going to... okay, we're going to leave it there, guys. All right. I hope you've enjoyed the live stream. If you have, please subscribe, like, and share. Have a wonderful trading day, guys. And I'll see you this time again